MP Council of Scientists and Technology sponsored national conference at Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy, Indore. This conference is organized to provide a platform to faculties, students, researchers, and corporate experts to express their knowledge in the field in which they are working. CDIP is deeply involved in research, innovation, and bringing the innovation culture into the organization. Emphasis is given to encourage students to think innovatively and supporting their innovative ideas and transforming them into reality. Students and faculty researchers get the opportunity to present and publish research papers in the souvenir. A separate series of talk on various areas of clinical and pharmacovigilance will be organized in this one-day event to promote the research culture in the institute. So, with the words, we are delighted to greet you all to the esteemed degrees to the inaugural ceremony of this wonderful national level conference. With the blessing of our Honorable Chairman, Shri Vinod Agrawal ji, Vice Chairman Shri Sanjay Agrawal ji, Chameli Devi Group of Institutions, with the blessings of Founder Professor Dr. Joy Banerjee ji, Dr. Arun Kumar Gupta ji, Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy, alongside the esteemed presence of Dr. Suhas Dhande sir and Dr. Nisha Kevalia ma'am, we embark on this journey of knowledge and innovation. We are deeply honored to extend a warm welcome to all of you distinguished guests, including Mr. Dipesh Tiwari ji, Chief Guest, a guest of honor, and a speaks immense significance to a gathering symbolizing the spirit of collaboration and shared dedication of advancing education and research. We are also delighted to mention we have a convener with us, that is Professor Saurabh Dijan sir. He is conference convener and working as associate professor at Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy. We deeply appreciate your participation and eagerly anticipate the enriching exchanges and insights that will transfer throughout this conference. Together, let us embark on this journey of exploration and innovation, united in a commitment of sharing the future of clinical and pharmacovigilance. Once again, at this moment, I invite you all to please join me in welcoming you to this momentous gathering where we embark on a journey of explore the future of clinical and pharmacovigilance. And now, ladies and gentlemen, before we commence with the program, let us participate in the World Peace Prayer. May I request everyone to please raise on their seats, join your hands, and have this unique prayer. I request the technical team to please play the World Peace Prayer.
पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते।
Thank you everyone. Please to take your seats. धरा एक दीपक जले, तारक गगन अनंत, हिम्मत कभी ना हारता, तेल बाती पर्यटन, दीपक से सीखो मनुज, जलना पर उपकार, कभी देवता को लगे दीपक प्रिय तरकार, क्या अंधकार से डरना, अब आओ सूरज बन जाते हैं, धरती अंबर केतम सारे जिससे डरकर छट जाते हैं, एक नूर बहे रूहानी सा, रोशम ये आलम सारा, आओ हम सब मिलके एक झिलमिल दीप जलाएं. Now I would request a key chief guest, guest of honor, speakers and principal pharmacy for lamp lighting ceremony.
दीप ज्योति परम ज्योति, दीप ज्योतिर्जनार्दना, दीपो हरतु मे पापं, दीप ज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते, शुभं करोतु कल्याणम्, आरोग्यं सुख संपदा, द्वेष बुद्धि विनाशाय, आत्मज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते, आत्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय, ब्रह्मज्योति नमोस्तुते, ब्रह्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय, गुरुर्ज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते, गुरुर्ज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते, या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला, या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता, या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा, या श्वेतपद्मासना, या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रतिप्रभिदे, देवहि सदा वन्दिता, श्यामां पातु सरस्वती भगवती, निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
थैंक यू. नीचे अग्नि ऊपर अंबर, बीच धरा के पवन हिलोरे, कहते सप्त धरा के शांत खसोरे, सौंधी गंध ले आते, पुष्प गंध में बसा हुआ है यहाँ पर प्रांगण सारा, अभिनंदन स्वीकार करे हमारा. Yes, following our Indian culture of Atithi Deva Bhava, I invite you all in joining me for expressing the heartfelt gratitude and respect to a distinguished guest to the presentation of floral bouquet. These bouquets symbolize our appreciation for their presence and value for being to here as the gathering. As I announce the names of honorable guests, I kindly request them to please step forward to receive the bouquets. Now I would request Dr. Arun Kumar Gupta sir, Principal, Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy, to please welcome today's chief guest, Mr. Dipesh Tiwari sir, Quality Assurance Manager, Cipla, with a token of bouquet. Dr. Suhas Dhande sir, Principal, Chameli Devi Institute of Professional Studies, to please welcome a guest of honor, Mr. Gaurav Kumarji, Deputy Drugs Controller, Cedisco. Next, I would request Dr. Nisha Kevalia ma'am to please welcome Professor Dr. Gaurav Gupta ji, today's speaker for the session. Next, I will request Dr. Gaurav Jain sir to please welcome Professor Dr. Thakur Gurjit Singh Ji, Dean and Professor from Chitkara University. Next, I will request Professor Dr. Saurabh Gupta sir to please welcome Ms. Arushi Pandit ji, Data Analyst, the token of bouquet. Next, I would request Dr. Pankaj Kushwaha sir to please welcome Dr. Hemant Joshi sir for Mpcst Ujjain. I would request Arun Patidar sir to please welcome Dr. Love Kumar Soni sir, Leader DAVV Indore. Next, I will request Jackie sir to please welcome Dr. Deepak Birla from Gurukul College of Pharmacy. I would request Priyanka Soni ma'am to please welcome Dr. Saurabh Jain sir from Keval Shri College of Pharmacy. Thank you. Here we end up with this welcome ceremony. Next, in queue, we are having a wonderful dance performance. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and believed that this performance is going to be worth. So as we continue to immerse ourselves in the rich cultural tapestry of a nation, it is now time to witness a mesmerizing dance performance. Today, we are privileged to present a captivating rendition of the Marathi devotional song Ureda Ambe, dedicated to divine goddess Amba, performed by Tisha and Vedika Diploma second year students. This vibrant dance performance not only celebrates and serves as a tribute to the strength, grace and divine presence of Goddess Amba, grace, and embodies the spirit of empowerment and protection. So without further ado, let us immerse ourselves in the enchanting rhythms and graceful movements as we present Ure the Ambe. Ureda Ambe, Udega Ambe. Wow, a mesmerizing dance performance indeed. Let us extend a heartfelt appreciation to Tisha and Vedika for their captivating rendition. Through their graceful movements and evocative expressions, they have truly brought the divine presence of Goddess Amba to life. As we continue our journey through this national conference, may the spirit of devotion and cultural enrichment guide us forward. So now we are going to have the welcome ceremony once again. We have amongst us Sudha ma'am from Oriental College. For this, I would request Dr. Krupa Patel ma'am to welcome them with a bouquet. Okay, ma'am, he is just about to come. He is coming. Continuing with this seminar journey, we are going to have a beautiful journey of Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy. Yesterday was a dream. Tomorrow is a vision. But today, one lived makes every yesterday a dream of happiness and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Getting the same vision, we, the CDIP, is playing a significant role in the holistic development of young professionals in addition to their development to bridge the gap between all levels of quality education. On 19 June 2018, the foundation stone of CDIP was established with a vision to provide quality pharmaceutical education and create pharmacists who care for human health. So now, let us take a glimpse into the rich history and achievements of Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy through a short video presentation.
Education sector, Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy Indore is one of the most preferred destinations for pharmacy students in this region. Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy offers undergraduate, postgraduate and diploma program. The institute is affiliated with RGPV University Bhopal and approved by PCI and AICTE. This institute, with a built-up campus area, started with the best infrastructure facilities comprising modern audio-video classrooms and fully equipped laboratories, technologically advanced computer center, a knowledge-rich library for the benefits of students and faculty members. Laboratories for UG and PG courses are provided as per norms for regular practicals as well as research activities of the institute. CDIP laboratories provide the knowledge about the manufacturing of the pharmaceutical preparations and help in training the students in drug formulations like tablets, capsules, parenterals, ointments, creams, eye drops, syrups, drug interaction, stability, etc. The institute has more than 7,000 books and e-journals, e-books, periodicals, etc. Institute works for students to promote leadership, human relations, extracurricular, co-curricular, sports and cultural activities along with the celebration of national festivals and spectrum of events and community service activities. classes, social activities to free check-up camp, and other channels. Institute conducts national or international conferences to promote students and socialize them.
The training and placement cell helps students in obtaining project work along with placements in public and private sector. It constantly conducts various seminars, workshops, personality development classes and aptitude classes to train the students for the interview. The institution is privileged to be proud of its excellent.
Thank you everyone. I think you must have enjoyed the beautiful journey of CDIP. Okay, next, I think ma'am, we were eagerly waiting for you. We are having Sudha ma'am from Oriental College. For this, I request Dr. Krupa Patel ma'am to please welcome her with a token of bouquet. Life is just like a series of incredible miracles. Love is just like a series of curable follies. Music is just like a series of harmonious notes. Hunger is just like a series of functional needs. Fire is just a series of intensity sparks. Flood is just a series of smaller rain. Architecture is just a series of building blocks. Art is just a sleeting of broadening forests. The market is just a series of ups and downs. Death is a series of presentable diseases. CDIP is just a series of quality education. Now, I request a chief guest, guest of honor, today's speaker for the session, and Principal Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy to please take their seats on the dais. Now giving a formal touch to this ceremony, the inauguration ceremony of this national conference. Now I would like to introduce you all with a dynamic principal, Dr. Arun Kumar Gupta sir. He is a person who opens his arms and welcomes everyone by saying, entered the world of pharmacy, it held in world supremacy. The legends let us the legacy, so we are the future, it's a prophecy. Sir has more than 25 years of experience in academics as well as in industry. Sir has decades of teaching and academic experiences in some of the best pharmacy colleges. He always opens his passion and has his passion for science, and he believes that science is the poetry of reality. He's a person with very simple living and high thinking. So for sir, I just have few lines. Please pay attention. Few lines for us, sir. एक आसमां कम पड़ जाता है, एक आसमां कम पड़ जाता है और आसमां मंगवा दो। एक आसमां कम पड़ जाता है और आसमां मंगवा दो। है बेसब्र उड़ाने मेरी, है बेसब्र उड़ाने मेरी पंख ये नीले रंगवा दो। है बेसब्र उड़ाने मेरी पंख ये नीले रंगवा दो। निकल पड़ा है CDIP मेरा, अब तुम उसकी जय जयकार करो। With this, I would like to request for welcome note.
So firstly, my thanks to Anjali for just झाड़ ऑफ चना, चने के झाड़ पे चढ़ा दिया। वैसे चने के झाड़ पे चढ़ाने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। It is my passion. Definitely, academic is my passion. And definitely, I am the founder principal for Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy, and I have imaginations that this institute become a prime premium institute of the Central India, not Central India, but we extend this institute to the whole India, and that's why we make a team, and our team is so strong. The one of the person of our team is Dr. Saurabh Gupta, and definitely with the support of his support, we will reach to the different corner of India for last 2 seminars. Previous also we arranged the seminar for which is sponsored by DVT. And now we are going to organize the seminar which is supported by CSIR and Mpcst. So this is just general. Now come to the main course. So firstly, I say good morning to one and all present here. Good morning. Definitely we have chief guest with us, Mr. Mpcst, and the guest of honor with us, Gaurav Kumarji from CDCO. And definitely we also have the resource persons from different universities of India, as well as one madam from the pharma industries. So definitely the knowledge of these resource persons must be enlighten the participant who come from the different areas of India. And the one basic thought of that, nowadays we are doing the conferences in the hybrid mode. And also the thing is that this whole conference is going online and just live telecast on the YouTube. As well as we also got the participation from the different corners of the India. So at the same time, it is just watched by many areas of the India. So definitely the one thought for this conference, how we are thinking about the national seminar. So one time this Saurabh Gupta and Saurabh Dijain come to me, sir, we are looking for some seminar and conference grant, so how we can go for that? I said just go for applying towards the CSIR, Mpcst, and they just write the proposals, and definitely we are privileged. So we got the grant from CSIR as well as Mpcst. So definitely our hands is so strong, and we hope definitely we also in current time we also got the popular lecture from DVT also, and just in coming time, we also have the sanction of one another conference, but I'm not disclosing this time because continuously it's going on. Because in just short duration of Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy, that is 6 years. In 6 years, we are just conducted 8 national seminars, which all of them are sponsored by some center body or state body. No one is self-sponsored. Each and every one is sponsored by center body or the state body. So this say that, this just indicate that what is the quality of our CDIP. And actually it is come from the thought of management. Our management is giving the name to this institute on the name of his mothers, that is Chameli Devi. And definitely they have the thought that they deliver the things in some holistic manners and in an ethical manner. And actually it is the requirement of time, or it is the need of time. So definitely we are able to fulfill their thought, and up to certain extent, I hope we are also looking for some government grant in terms of research project, because just this year we got the approval for master's program, and definitely this master program might be help to us for getting the grant in terms of research project. So definitely I hope we also do the bail in the research project. And definitely, sir, again I welcoming the guest of honor, chief guest and resource person in this seminar, and I hope their knowledge, their skill, their expertise will be helpful for my all participant delegates. And I'm also thankful to the principals which come from the different areas of Indore, as well as especially the Joshi sir who came from the Ujjain, and just my one phone call. And I also face some deficiency because so many principals is not here, because I am unable to calling them. Some unavoidable circumstances happened day before yesterday, so I am unable to call them. So I just go back and call back after just overcome these things after some time. So again, thank you to all of you for your active participation in the seminar. Thanks. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, sir. At this moment, we have the distinct pleasure of inviting our esteemed speaker for today's session, Professor Dr. Gaurav Gupta ji, who has joined on the stage. Dr. Gupta ji is widely recognized for his outstanding contributions to the field of pharmacology, and we are deeply honored to have you here us with today. Dr. Gupta ji, your expertise and insights are highly anticipated by our audience comprising scholars, researchers, industries and professionals, and also the students. So, आए हैं आप भारत के गुलाबी शहर द पिंक सिटी ऑफ जयपुर से, जहाँ के जगह जगह पे राजाओं का महत्व छुपा हुआ है। तो इसी राजशाही अंदाज के साथ मैं आपको बुलाना चाहूँगी फॉर द इनॉग्रेशन स्पीच एड्रेस।
First of all, thanks a lot for the wonderful words. Respected chief guest and guest of honor of today's conference, respected Principal Sir, Chameli Group of Institute of Pharmacy, respected convener of today's conference, all the faculty members and dear students, thanks a lot for inviting me as a speaker. It's my privilege to be here in front of you guys to give a presentation and a talk. And my talk topic is about the artificial intelligences and their application in pharmaceutical industries. So hopefully this topic and my talk will be helpful for you, for your career, and to choose your future career and any particular topic in your research from this topic. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. We all are looking forward for your session. Thanks a lot. Now it's my honor to introduce you all Dr. Thakur Gurjeet Singh Ji, Professor and Dean from Chitkara University, Punjab. With his profound knowledge and extremely leadership, Dr. Gupta Ji embodies, as well as we are welcoming him to today's gathering. Let us remember the words about Albert Einstein. The only source of knowledge is experience. Dr. Singh's vast experience and expertise serve as a gilding and blighting light, illuminating the path of learning and growth to all. Inviting you on stage with the lines. आए हैं आप जहां के लोग अपने रुतबे और अनोखे अंदाज के लिए जाने जाते हैं। दुनिया में यहाँ का खाना बहुत प्रसिद्ध है और इसको बोला जाता है गोल्डन लैंड ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर। तो अभिमान है, सम्मान है, गुमान है, चट्टान है, आप शेरे पंजाब है। आप प्लीज आए फॉर वर्ड्स ऑफ इनॉग्रेशन सेरेमनी स्पीच।
First of all, very good morning to all of you, and thanks for kind word, first of all. And very welcome to all of you, the esteemed eminent speakers on the dais, off the dais. As a orator, I just want to say, as a dean or as an administrator, as an academician, as a researcher, I want to convey, first of all, all of you students who is sitting in this podium, you must be in discipline because you are the youth. You know that India is the young nation, and as a young nation, the discipline plays a very prominent role, and the ethics. That's why I have chosen my topic, research tools and ethics in publication. I just want to share one thing, and this year the data shows that more than 10,000 research papers are retracted, and the 60% of papers are from India. This is showing that we are moving towards unethical practices, and the youth plays a very prominent too. You can retrieve everything whatsoever we have done wrong in past 2 or 3 years. This is the data from last 4 years that pays a strong attention of our research, whatsoever we are doing in our labs, whether it's high-ended labs, government labs, whether private labs, whether school and colleges, everything. So I just want you should be more disciplined, you have that sense of ethics, that whatsoever you people are doing in your labs, in your research, that should be, you can do your hardcore efforts that should not be manipulated by you or anybody else. So with these words, I just want to say best of luck for your future. Bande Mataram, Jai Bharat Mata.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. We have amongst us Ms. Arushi Pandit ji, a talented data analyst whose analytical powers and innovative insights are reshaping the landscape of data science. As we embrace a presence among us, let us reflect on the words of Sri Edward Deming ji. In God we trust. All others living data. Arushi ji emphasizes the power of data-driven decision making and her contributions to continue to drive the progress and innovation in a field. Now without further ado, I would like to call Arushi ma'am with the following lines. I think आप सब देख रहे होंगे इस मंच पे कितने सारे सितारे बैठे हुए हैं। इन सभी सितारों के बीच में खूबसूरत सा चांद दिख रहा है। तो मैं मैम को बुलाना चाहूंगी कि वो आए और अपनी प्यारी सी आवाज से हम सभी को उद्बोधित करें।
Thank you, Anjali. Respectful dignitaries who all are there, I think I'm the youngest here. I feel very grateful to be here. Hello, students. I work as an associate manager, and I am here for to give you guidance on pharmacovigilance, which is much needed for the efficacy and safety of the patients. I am really very grateful that I am here at this glorified event. I am sure that I am going to take much from this meeting, and I really want you all to take much more from this meeting. I will try my best to give you all the details of pharmacovigilance. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It is with great honor and privilege that I extend a warm invitation to Mr. Gaurav G. Kumar, Deputy Drugs Controller at CDSCO, Central Drugs and Standard Central Organization, to grace the dais, and he has been sharing with us the invaluable insights. Mr. Kumarji, expertise and leadership in drug regulation and control are unparalleled, and his presence here today promises to enlighten and enrich a gathering. Welcoming him with the following lines. अगर गुमनाम है कोई, अगर गुमनाम है कोई तो उसे एक नाम मिल जाए, अगर गुमनाम है कोई तो उसे एक नाम मिल जाए, मिले जिसे आशीष आपका उसकी पहचान बन जाए, मिले आशीष आपका उसकी पहचान बन जाए, भला कैसे नहीं उसका मुकद्दर बदले, भले कैसे नहीं उसका मुकद्दर बने, जिसके बदले और जिसके पीछे आप जैसे अतिथि छुपे हुए हैं. I welcome you, sir, for your welcome inauguration speech for this inauguration ceremony.
आप सभी को नमस्कार. मैं गौरव कुमार, डिप्टी ड्रग्स कंट्रोलर फ्रॉम CDSCO सब जोन. I am recently posted here in Indore in last year July 2023. My office comes under the Directorate General of Health Services, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Its headquarters is in Delhi. We are having 8 zonal offices, 7 sub-zonal offices, and 8 testing laboratories all over the country. We are regulating monitoring of drugs, cosmetics, medical devices under the Drugs and Cosmetic Act and rules thereunder. We are having new drug and clinical trials rules 2019. We are having a cosmetic rules and medical device rules 2017. All over India, we are regulating this one manufacturing activities of all the manufacturing units and their blood banks, biological products under the right now. You are gotten a good opportunity for having a good presentations here like AI and that on the clinical trials and pharmacovigilance, because these are the very current topics which are to be undergone by you on a regular basis. Without pharmacovigilance, you can't monitor how the drugs is acting in the without under medical set of conditions, because the clinical trials are being conducted within a hospital trial under a set of conditions. Once the drug is in market, you can't control other drugs which are being concomitantly provided to the patient, and it is very difficult to monitor the adverse reactions of such drugs. Therefore, the pharmacovigilance is a very good new concept. In addition to this pharmacovigilance, you must also go through the humovigilance and cosmeticovigilance also, because cosmetics is also providing side effects to us, and we ignore that. So with these words, I thank you to you all for inviting me for such a wonderful presentation among these experts. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, it's my honor and privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest for today's session, Mr. Deepesh Tiwari ji, Quality Assurance Manager at Cipla. With an illustrious career spanning of years in the pharmaceutical industry, Mr. Tiwari ji brings a wealth of knowledge and expertise in quality assurance and regulatory compliance to our conference. Throughout his tenure at Cipla, Mr. Tiwari ji has played a pivotal role in ensuring the highest standards of quality and safety in pharmaceutical products, truly and definitely thereby contributing significantly to the advancement of the healthcare. His dedication to excellence and commitment to upholding industry standards make him a true leader in his field. As a chief guest, Mr. Deepesh Tiwari ji will be sharing his invaluable insights and perspectives on the theme of our conference, providing invaluable guidance to all the attendees. Calling him on the dais with the following lines. आप तो पारस हैं जो लोहे को सोना कर देते हैं। आप तो पारस हैं जो लोहे को सोना कर देते हैं। कुशल शिल्पी कहें पत्थर, कुशल शिल्पी कहें पत्थर, सुघड़ मूरत में ढल जाते हैं। आप आए मिली सोहबत, आप आए मिली सोहबत, हमारे भाग्य हैं। हमें अभिनंदन करते हैं। वी वेलकम यू, वी वेलकम यू। सो प्लीज।
Hello everyone. Hello everyone, very good morning and warm welcome. First of all, I would like to thank you everyone and the chairpersons that providing me this opportunity. So I'd like to go back 2 days when I got this information that Deepesh sir, you want we want you to address the students. So initially I thought like, okay, it would be very difficult, to get some time from the office and daily routine. But when my colleague has informed that there would be a lot of students who are, looking forward for the better future, they need some better understanding with respect to what are the challenges and what are the opportunities in the, the market that are going to, you guys are going to face in future. So then it really got my attention that yes, this is the right time, because when we I think 12 to 14 years before, when I was an student, and I used to basically focus on the, the practical approaches which I see, like it was brought by both our chairperson, that the work what we do in our lab is definitely going to help you, throughout the your pharmaceutical life. It's not that if you copy something from somewhere and you just pass the exam. So I thought this experience has to be definitely on the crowd, that what we do here is going to make so many changes in our life. And believe me, I myself is an example. Like I'm coming from very small place, and when I got the good teachers, who were trying to inculcate the right knowledge, right type of technicality, right type of research ethics, which we are going to definitely talk here, then your life become different than the rest of the world, when you think that yes, this is my dream, this I want to pursue. So I would really request you who are present and who are present here and really looking forward for the better future. So whatever goes in back, you can leave it right now, and from today onwards I would request utilize this great opportunity of the kind of experience you are having. I have seen the faculty members, right? Really, they are huge, knowledgeable, and you have a great opportunity from the college, which are kind of allocating you and demonstrating you the approach and type of skill set. Like I was hearing Mr. Arun that from last 6 years you got the opportunity of having 8 national and international conference. This is really very great, that when you talk and when you get the knowledge and interacted with the type of people who are working across the country and like different part of zones, and you get the different types of idea, you interact with the people, you get the different kind of mindset. So I would really request utilize this, and these days will never come, because I would like to share one more experience. One of my friend, I was not so much into the research, but definitely I was very much into the practical on the existing. That's why I'm in the industry, not in the research. So I saw one of my friend, and this I purposefully want to tell you guys that how that's going, that is going to help you. If you do the research on your own and you get involved into that, this will remain in your head till your life. You will be definitely benefited for that. You will get the patent, you will get the license of those. So there are a lot of things by which you can create a history on your name. So please utilize these golden days which your faculty, your principals, your college is trying to, provide you. And with this, I would like to thank you and encourage you everyone that please utilize this time.
Thank you so much, sir. Definitely, our students and everyone will work and go on your pathway of your knowledge. Thanks a lot. Now, as we all have done the past year, we are here to release the souvenir, CPCO 2K24. A lot of hard work and creativity has gone into the making of souvenir. So I request all the dignitaries seated on the dais to move forward for the souvenir release. Ladies and gentlemen, dignitaries, cherished participants, all have gathered here. It's time to release the souvenir. Please do join us to release the souvenir. I'm delighted that you all should put hands together for the release of the souvenir CPCO 2K23. Thank you, everyone. Now, a token of gratitude. We are near the conclusion of this memorable inauguration ceremony. It is a fitting moment to express a heartfelt gratitude to those who have graced us with their presence and supported. Next, I would like to join me in expressing our deepest appreciation to all the principals from across the city who have honored us with their attendees. Now, I would request our Honorable Principal, Dr. Arun Kumar Gupta, sir, to please give a token of gratitude to a chief guest. Next, I would request Dr. Saurabh Gupta, sir, to please give a token of gratitude to today's guest of honor. Now, I would request Professor Saurabh D. Jain, sir, for vote of thanks for this inauguration ceremony conclusion.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. Thank you is just a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. I extend my heartfelt thanks to CSIR and Mpcst for invaluable support and sponsorship which made this event possible. I extend my deepest gratitude to our esteemed chief guest and guest of honor whose presence has elevated the stature of this seminar. My gratitude to our esteemed speakers for gracing us with their presence. My heartfelt thanks to all the principals and professors representing various institutions who has graced this seminar with their presence and support. Your presence here today not only reflects your commitments to the advancement of the education and knowledge sharing, but also signifies the strength of our collaborative efforts and development within our academic community. Last but not the least, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our patron, chief patron, group director sir, and all the principals of CDGI group for your guidance and unwavering support. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Now I request everyone to please raise on their seats for national anthem to conclude this inauguration ceremony. I request the dignitaries on the dais to please take the front seats. Now we are just going to have a 5 minutes break, and after that we are going to start with the expert sessions.
To a segment that showcases the brilliance and expertise not just by work but three remarkable individuals who have made significant contribution in their respective fields. Are you all ready to be captivated by their wisdom?
Our keynote speaker for this session represents the epitome of excellence and innovation. They embody the spirit of progress and have paved the way for countless others through their remarkable achievements. Without further ado, let us introduce our first keynote speaker.
Our first speaker is a trailblazer in pharmacology, with a career spanning decades of groundbreaking research and transformative innovatives. Their work has not only reshaped the landscape of Suresh Gyan Vihar University in Jaipur, but also has inspired countless individuals to strive for excellence. We encourage you to all sit back, relax, and absorb the wisdom of that is about to unfold. And remember, we all have the opportunity for questions and discussion after all three speakers have concluded their presentation.
Dr. Gaurav Gupta sir serves as a professor of pharmacology at Suresh Gyan Vihar University in Jaipur. He holds adjunct professorship at Ajmer University, UAE and Graphic Era University, Dehradun. Dr. Gupta earned his doctorate from Pacific University, Udaipur. His M.Pharma from Sri Siddhaganga College of Pharmacy, Tumkur. He is currently pursuing a doctorate in science from Suresh Gyan Vihar University. Dr. Gupta sir has extensive international research experience, having worked in laboratories in Malaysia and Australia. He has also made significant contribution to the field with over 600 research papers and review published in EGNES journals. His cumulative impact factors approximates 5,000 with H index of 52 and I-10 index of 296. For the past 4 years, he has been recognized among the world's top 2% of scientists published by Stanford University, USA. An author of numerous peer-reviewed publications, book chapters, and poster presentations. Dr. Gupta is also presenter at national and international conference. His research primarily focuses on molecular and biochemical pharmacology, including areas as phytochemistry, respiratory disease, psychopharmacology, and cancer biology. Please, sir, let us welcome Dr. Gaurav Gupta, sir.
ये रहा सर यहाँ पे
Very good afternoon to all of you. Is my voice is audible up to the last? Okay. So let's start a talk on a role of artificial intelligences in pharmaceutical sector. So in this presentation, we'll see how this artificial intelligence is playing a significant role in our regular life. We will see how this playing a significant role in our pharmaceutical sectors, and in last, you will get an idea how can you apply this artificial intelligence's ideas in your study, and after completion of a study, if you are going to search a job, then how can you find the job sectors on the artificial intelligences. So all these things we will discuss in our these presentations. So in this talk, we will cover what is artificial intelligences, what is the role, current role in our regular day-to-day life, what are the challenges going on in the artificial intelligences, why this artificial intelligence is required in all the sectors, especially health sector and pharmaceutical sector, and what are the challenges and what are the risks with the artificial intelligences. So everything we will discuss. So let's discuss about first artificial intelligences. In our regular life, every day we are hearing this term nowadays, artificial intelligences. If we are using the social media platform, either Facebook or any other platforms, we are hearing this artificial intelligences. If we are going for the online shopping, again we are hearing this term. If we are using the media, news medias or any other platform, we are hearing this artificial intelligences. So what is this artificial intelligences? So in a simple term, this is a smart machine. This is a smart machine which is working same like human intelligences. Like how our brain is working, same like this computer or the machine is working. So how it is working? It is a simple theories there behind the artificial intelligences. Whatever the previous experiences are there, whatever the previous clinical or any type of case studies are there, those studies are inserting into the machine in the form of algorithm. Algorithm means any type of formula. They are inserting into the machine. And then machine are analyzing those data, they are recognizing those data, and they are giving the judgment. What type of judgment? Same like our human intelligences. That is artificial intelligence. So in simple term, we can say this is a smart machine which is working like a this is working like a human intelligence. So this artificial intelligence it is working same like human intelligences, same like human brain, performing like a human brain, thinking with a 360 degree of areas, with all the side of areas working like a human brain. And they are performing better. They are performing better, they are giving the better judgment without any type of error. They are giving the better judgment That is a artificial intelligence. So let's discuss few example of this artificial intelligences which we are seeing our regular life, in our daily life, how we are experiencing this, or we can say how this artificial intelligence is now already involved in our regular life. So we'll discuss few examples. So the first example is virtual assistant. Virtual assistant, we all are using the, either we are using the Android or either we are using the iOS model of mobiles. Okay, in Android we are seeing the different the bot, that is a Google bot. In Apple mobiles we are seeing the Siri bot. In Amazon we are seeing the Alexa bot. So this is a virtual assistant playing by the artificial intelligences. Whatever we have queries, whatever we have questionings, we are asking them and they are replying us and they are giving the better and better response. How they are giving us the response? With the help of artificial intelligences. They are involved, they are playing the significant role to improve our quality of life, to make our life very easy. So that is the first example, that is a virtual assistant. Second, in the navigation applications, in our regular life, while driving, we all are using now the navigation applications like Google Map, Waze, and other softwares are there. They all are using the artificial intelligences for giving us the best route without any traffic, or there is an easy route there assisting us. Next example, social media. We all are using nowadays the social media, either it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or anything. So how they are performing, how these artificial intelligences are playing a role. If we are writing our name along with our institute or along with our local areas, they are giving you the number of list. We can easily select our friend circles from there. We can easily select our known persons there. So how it is easy now. We can save the time to find out or to search any particular persons with the help of AI. So again, it is saving our time, it is saving our all the things. Next, online shopping. We all are doing the online shopping, Amazon, Flipkart. If we are looking for a particular product, next time we will give they will give us the list, the number of list of alternative of those products of different brands. How it is possible? With the help of AI. Again, this help AI, they are helping us to select the best quality of product and they are helping us to save the time. Next application in the healthcare sector. Nowadays, the AI, they are playing a major significant role in the health sector. If right now, if you are going in any type of private hospitals, they all are using the robotic surgeons. They all are using the robotic surgeons now in the surgery. That is the best example of AI applications. Next AI application, how this AI involving the healthcare. We all are using nowadays the health digital watch. That is calling the remote measuring health device. Without discussion or without helping of clinicians, we can easily measure our health reports. Either it is blood calories, either it is our sleeping, waking time, either it is our blood pressures, our oxygen capacity, our pulse rate. Easily we can measure without the discussion with the clinicians. So that is the best example of AI. Apart from this one, other examples are also there that we will see next in the slides. Then in the banking sector, again the application of AI in the banking sectors. In the banking sectors, we are all having the saving account in the banks. The banks, they are also using the AI software which are observing our accounts and they are giving us the most valuable suggestions. How can we invest our money, whatever the money we having is in our saving accounts. So they are giving the best suggestions for that way. Next example is a smart home devices. We all are using nowadays in the smart home devices directly or indirectly in our home. Example, a remote controlled our fan, switch, all the security devices. These all are now controlling by the help of AI. Then entertainment. We all are using nowadays the OTT channels. Either it is Netflix or Amazon Prime or anything. So if you are selecting any particular feature of movies in those OTT platforms, next time they will give you the list of this type of the movies only. Again, that is the best example of AI. They are saving your time. They are giving you as per your interest, they are giving you the list of the movies. So now we can imagine like how this AI are playing a significant role in our life. How they are improving the quality of our life. how they are making it easy to our life. So we can see this one. So next is, what is the need of this artificial intelligence? Why it is required in our life? First is automations. Nowadays everything is become automatic systems. We are become very lazy. We require everything. We want to do any physical work. We want everything in a very short term. In a short period of time we require good results. So for that one, AI is the best example. With the help of AI, we can improve the quality of our things within a short period of time. Data analysis, that is the best example, application of AI in the data analysis. Before 10 to 15 years before, the human beings who are controlling on the data analysis, who are involved in the recording the data analysis, maintaining the data analysis, there may be a chances of typo error, there may be a chances of error in maintaining the data analysis. But now with the help of AI applications, the chances of error is now zero. Without any typo error or without any error, we can easily maintain the data. Either this data is related to the clinical data or any type of data, we can easily control. Personalizations. The AI is now helpful for each and every individual person on the basis of its personalizations. But how it is helpful or how it is personalization is going to the personalization that we will discuss in the next slides. Then innovations, improved decision making, they are giving us the best judgments. Then improved safety, they are also involved in the safety. So just now we discussed about the home safety devices. Then cost reductions, they are reducing the cost. So how it is reducing the cost and why it is little bit risky for our job also, that also we will discuss in the next slides. So let's see now how artificial intelligence is the future of pharma. So we'll see how the future, or we can see the pharmaceutical industries, how they are accepting the artificial intelligences, how they are involving the artificial intelligences in the manufacturing, in the marketing, in the healthcare sector, that we will see. So the first is the current drug discovery process, a too lengthy and very expensive. If we talk about the drug discovery and development process, usually it takes 15 years of time to launch one single new molecule from the laboratory to the market. It requires 15 years of time. And if we talk about the amount, it requires billions and billions dollars of investment for bringing the single molecule. So we can imagine like how much amount of time and the money is investing by the pharmaceutical companies to bring one molecule from the laboratory to the market. So according to one survey, around 1,000 of those type of molecules, only 10 molecules in the last are approving by the FDA out of 1,000. So you can imagine for single molecule, companies are investing billions of dollars and 15 years of time. And in the last, that those molecules are rejecting also by the FDA. So now we can imagine from 1,000, only 10 molecules are approving by the FDA, remaining 990s are getting waste. So we can imagine how much amounts are wasting, how much time is wasting by the pharmaceutical companies for searching the new drug molecules. So this is the big challenge for the pharmaceutical industries. So nowadays, the AI application is the best source. So through that one, we can save the time, we can save the money, and we can save everything to bring the new molecules. How it is working, that we will see in the next slide. So the industry is currently said to spend well over $1 billion per drugs. We have already discussed, industry is spending $1 billion per drug, 15 years of times are investing, and then again they are getting the failure to approving that molecule into the market. So what is the solution? The best solution is now AI. We all know about the in silico studies, molecular docking studies, that is possible. So to the molecular docking, there are the different type of softwares are available. Schrödinger software is there, Autodoc software is there. Those softwares are helpful for finding the new drug molecules. What they are doing, they are finding. Now all these things are possible just within a few months. And there is no need to invest a huge money. That software, once only you have to purchase that software and then you can use those softwares. So you can see the affinity of the drug, you can see the efficacy of the drug, you can see the positive therapeutic role of those drugs. So now we can see how this AI is helpful for the new drug discovery and the development. So now let's see the application of this artificial intelligences. First is in the research and development. Discovery that we have already discussed about the drug discovery. Then virtual screening. Virtual screening, we all know about the virtual screening. That is a telemedicine is also possible. Now during the COVID time, all the physicians, they were consulting with the patients on the video call conferencing. That is the best example of AI, how this AI was playing a significant role during the COVID pandemic situations. Then predictive analytics. They are giving us the best analytics for our future. Nowadays, there is one more technique is introduced, that is a genetic screening of our body. Genetic screening of our body. We all know about the genes. For each and every person, they having the different genetic structures. So what this AI does, AI screen our body. They are finding out the genetic structure of our body. On the basis of our genetic structure, they are giving us the predictions, like after 10-15 years, what type of diseases may be possible to be happen to us. They can easily give us the predictions, like after 10 to 15 years, what type of chronic diseases are possible to be happen to you. So on the basis of that, they are suggesting us to change our lifestyle, they are suggesting us to involve the nutrition diet, or they are suggesting us to the medication. So that is also possible for the AI. Personalized medicines. Personalized medicine, we just discussed about the personalized medicines on the basis of our genetic structures. This AI, they are giving us the predictions of the future happening diseases. On the basis of that, they are giving us the suggestions to change our lifestyle, what type of disease, the medications is possible to treat all the future diseases or any other things. They are giving us the best one. Then drug repurposing. The another best example of this AI in the R&D is drug repurposing. Repurposing means reusing. Suppose in an example, if we talk about paracetamol, that is already well stabilized drug is available into the market, which is working in the as an antibiotic or in the treatment of the fever. But so nowadays for the pharmaceutical industries, it is a big challenge to find a new molecule. They don't want to invest the money, they don't want to invest the time in that new molecule. So what they are doing, whatever the existing drugs are there, they are again doing the trials or the research on those existing drugs, and they are trying to finding out the new therapeutic roles of those drugs. That is a drug repurposing, and that is also only possible by the various type of the softwares which are working according to the AI applications. Clinical trial optimizations. Earlier, for the drugs, whatever in the clinical trials, whatever the volunteers, whatever the patients we are using, suppose we were using the 1,000 number of the patients in the clinical trials, okay? But nowadays, what these softwares are doing, we are inserting the previous patients' clinical trials data in the software, and instead of now, out of thousands, we are just using a few number of the patients, and we are comparing the data and we are giving the analysis and the reports. So now we are easily reducing the number of volunteers using in the clinical trials, as well as we are saving the time and saving the money. Drug safety and adverse drug events, image analysis. So these are the few examples, applications of AI in the research and development. So these are the few major pharmaceutical companies which are already accepted these artificial intelligences and using in their professions. That is a Pfizer. Pfizer involved in the drug protein interactions. Drug protein interaction, just now we discussed, we having a various type of softwares. Through the drug protein interaction, we can easily analyze the molecule, whether the molecule is effective for the particular type of disease or not, so that we can easily analyze. Then identifying drug potential candidates, optimizing drug properties. So these are the few applications which are using by the major pharmaceutical companies, Pfizer, Merck, Novartis, Johnson & Johnson, GlaxoSmithKline. So these are the few major companies which are using right now the artificial intelligences. Next is a drug development. So for the development of new drug molecules, we have already discussed in the previous slides. We having a software right now, Schrödinger, we having a software like Autodox, through which we can easily see the drug and protein interactions. The protein or the genetic genes of the particular disease, where we can bind the structure of our molecular structure of the drug. We are seeing the affinity of the drug and protein interaction. We are seeing the efficacy of the protein and drug interaction. We are seeing the therapeutic role of the drug and protein interactions. So like that, we can easily analyze and screen the drug which is possibly effective, therapeutically effective for that particular type of disease. Diagnosis, any type of diagnosis, either it is X-ray, MRI, any type of other screening, everywhere AI applications are using. AI applications, they are very, very helpful. They can easily screen our report and they can give us the exact target of our issue or the problem which we have. Earlier, before 10 to 15 years before introducing of AI applications, it was very difficult for the human beings to find out the exact error or exact problem through the report. But nowadays the AI, they can easily give us the exact report, whether we having a problem in the tissues. We will see the various type of the transparent layer of the tissues. We can introduce the screening or the image into the inside the tissue. We can easily find out which tissue is having the problem. So all these things are possible only due to the AI applications. So these AI applications, they are involved in the image analysis, they are involved in the clinical decision support, they are involved in the differential diagnosis, risk predictions, telemedicines, personalized medicines, rapid diagnosis during the emergencies. Next is the disease predictions. So for that we have already discussed. Nowadays AI having the applications, they can easily scan our body, can easily check the genetic structure of our body, and they can give us the prediction of the future happening diseases. That is possible. Another thing, all the pharmaceutical companies, they are only investing the money in those diseases which are more and more popular in the globally. Suppose if we talk about diabetes, this is the most popular disease. Okay, so all the pharmaceutical industries, they are involved in the research of diabetes because they can easily get the huge market for their medications. But if you talk about the rare diseases, few diseases are rare, like Alzheimer, like Parkinson's. So these are the very rare diseases. So in those diseases, pharmaceutical companies, they are not investing the money because they are not getting the market. They are not getting the patients. So they won't able to get the financially benefit from the market. So for those type of diseases, now AI applications are there which are making easy the research doing on those type of rare diseases also. So that is AI, again thanks to the AI applications which are also helping to finding out the treatment and the role in the various type of the rare diseases. Epidemic predictions. Epidemic predictions, AI, they are again helpful in giving us the prediction of any type of the epidemic diseases. Suppose if you talk about the COVID-19, last few years before the COVID-19, there also AI applications were used, and those softwares, they are giving the predictions by inserting the geographical data of the disease of all the regions, and they are giving us the predictions, means in future which area are more prone for the COVID-19. Which area is more prone for the malaria. In case of malaria also, they are finding out the geographical data, inserting into the softwares and finding out the which area are more prone to be happening of the malaria infection in future. So we can easily find out the epidemic prediction of any type of diseases with the help of the AI applications. So these are the few softwares which are involved in the epidemic predictions, especially in case of COVID-19. These softwares were used by the government to finding out the epidemic area of the COVID-19. Those softwares are the ProMed, Blue Dot, MetaBiodata, Health Maps, and etc. Few more softwares are there which are helpful. Next is the remote monitoring. Okay, so we were discussing about the remote monitoring. Remote monitoring, a measurement of our body of various parameters without discussion with the clinicals or the clinical doctors, that is the remote monitoring. We have nowadays, we are all using the various type of wearable devices which are helpful to measure our various type of body parameters. The best example, our digital health watch. So with the help of this digital health watch, we can easily measure our heart rate, blood pressures, oxygen capacities, calorie burning, sleep waking time, and we can easily maintain our health with the help of these devices. Apart from this device, we having the various type of other devices that is also helpful. So recently, one more device has introduced that is calling the digital pulse dispenser. There is one more new device that is calling the digital pulse dispenser. So the patients, or we say the aged persons who having a memory loss issues, particularly in the type of Alzheimer or in the Parkinson's, the patient having a less memories. So in that case, they are not able to memorize about their drug pulse dispenser. So this digital pulse dispenser, they are connecting with the patient's mobile and they are sending the alarm to the patients to take the medications, what type of medications they have to take, in which dose and through which dose. So this is the best example of this AI applications, how they are improving the quality of the life of the patients, how they are making the quality of the life of the patients. In the manufacturing industries, for improving the quality of the products, to reducing the error in the machines, to reducing the waste of the products, and to improving the quality of the product, to improve the process of the products. Nowadays, all the industries, the major pharmaceutical industries, they are accepting the AI-based softwares which are improving the quality of the products and reducing the cost of the production even also. In the marketing also, the pharmaceutical industries, they are using the AI applications. How it is useful. They are targeting the particular type of the patients who require their medications. How they are targeting, suppose nowadays we all are using the online e-pharmacies. When we are uploading our prescriptions on the e-pharmacies, those prescriptions are also observing by the AI applications. They are sending the particular type of disease of the prescriptions to the pharmaceutical industries, and pharmaceutical industries on the basis of those prescriptions, they are targeting the particular patients who require their medications. So for the pharmaceutical industries also now easy to target the only particular type of the patients who require their medications. So earlier, if we talk about the earlier 10 to 15 years before, it is not possible for the pharmaceutical industry to target the particular group of the patient. Now they can easily target. If there is a patient with diabetes, they can easily target the diabetic type of the patients. Even the social media monitoring also. Nowadays, if we are on the Amazon or on any other social media platform, if we are searching any particular type of medications, next time you will get the advertisement of those particular type of the alternative drugs. So that is also possible with the help of AI. Drug adherence and doses that we have discussed. In which amount of the drug we have to take, in which dose we have to take, that is also helpful by the AI applications. They are having a number of softwares who are helping us to take the medication at the particular time, in a particular dose, in a particular route. That is also possible with the help of AI. That is a medication reminder system. So just now we discussed about the digital pulse dispenser. That is an example of the medical reminder systems. What are the current challenges of AI? So just now we have discussed the significant or the positive role of AI in our life, in our society, in our pharmaceutical industries, in our health sector. Now, what are the risk factors? What are the challenges of the AI? First is the job sector. So there is a risk that human beings are losing their job due to the AI applications. All the companies, they are using the AI applications. That's why the people are losing their job. So as a next generation, for you also, it is a risk. If you are not updating yourself according to the AI applications, you will also risk to get the new jobs into the market. So as a students, you have to learn how this AI can be helpful. How can you involve your AI in your research or in your study so that you can also get the job along with the AI. You can become the competitive along with the AI. Otherwise, it would be very risky for you to get the job. AI will replace all the jobs from the market. Responsibility and the accountability, that is another risk of the AI. If there is any error in the software, any type of software, then who will be the responsible for that error? Because behind the AI software, there is no any particular person is there. So again, that is a risk. Who will be the accountable for the error in the software? Or if we can say, like sometimes our banking accounts or the banking informations are hacking by some hackers, then who are responsible for those type of loopholes in the softwares? So there is no any responsible persons are there. That is another risk of the AI applications. Then data integrations. So again, that is a risk. The hackers, they can easily hack all the social media platforms. They can easily hack our banking account, our banking informations. They can leak and they can sell all the banking details to the another illegal groups. That is again a risk of the AI applications. Then human rejections. Human rejections we have already discussed. In all the areas, in all the sectors, now humans are rejecting. Only the AI application softwares are working. Investment. This AI application is significantly using of these AI applications in our business. Only a big companies can be successfully accept these techniques. Otherwise, these techniques are currently it's expensive. So for the small base companies, it's difficult to accept or to use these AI applications. So they are not able to stay in the market. Only the big companies can stay in the market by using this company. So it requires a huge amount of money for using this AI application in the business sectors. Emotional supports. There is no emotional support with the AI. If we talk about future, so in future, just now we discussed about the bot, a virtual assistant. So we all are using this Csir, Google Assistant or Alexa. What they are doing, we are asking the questions, we are giving some commands, they are replying us. So in future, all the corporate companies, instead of HR, human resource system, they will replace by the AI application, by the bot system. This bot, they will take our interview. For the hiring in a job, they will take our interview, they will analyze our data. On the basis of our data, they will hire us. As well as they will fire us also if we are not performing well. So all the control on our job will be taken by the AI. They will not have any type of emotional support. Without any emotional support, they will just hire us or they will fire us. That is again a risk of using these AI applications. Then future aspects. What are now coming in future is coming with the help of these AI applications. Where we are going, what we are going to see now in future with these AI applications. First is humans will not be allowed to drive. So many times we are seeing in the media, the self-drive car are coming now in the media. A self-drive flying cars are now under trials in the countries. So that is the best example of this AI. So the persons who are using the alcohol or the drug abusers, so they can, so without driving the car by them, it can be self-drive. So the AI applications are useful in that one. Then you will have an AI doctor. Up to the year of 2050, each and every person will have their individual doctor. Right now, we are going to the doctor clinic, number of queues are there of the patients. But in future, up to 2050, each and every person having their individual doctor in the form of AI. They will scan our body on the basis of our genetic structure. They will give us the decision, they will give us the information if we having a particular type of disease, or in future, whatever the diseases are going to happen, they will give us the prediction of those disease also, as well as they will give us the best diet plan, best medications plans, so that we can improve the quality of our life we can make the easy of our life. That is a personalized doctor. Your boss will be the bot. So that we have already discussed. In future, your boss will be your bot. They will take your as a AI software. They will take your interview. They can hire you. They can fire you. Smart homes will become common. Up to 2050, all the homes will be converting into the smarts. Everything will become remote control basis on the basis of even nowadays also we are hearing many times this Alexa based devices are available in the home. So Alexa is controlling your home, all the home devices, whether it is a light, whether it is a fan, AC, air conditions, or all the security devices of your home. Everything is controlled by the Alexa. That is the best example of this AI. Then there will be a robotic criminals. So we all know about the movie, I think you all have seen that I, Robot movie, that is a Will Smith Hollywood movies. So if you have not seen, you have to see that movie. You can see why this AI will be the risk in our future as a form of robots. So they can, anyone can change their database and they can convert them for using into the illegal activities. That is also possible. Robots will be us in a sports. They can be a more better athletes as compared to the human beings. So in the future, they can replace the human beings in the sports, in the athletic activities. News will not be written by the humans. All the news will be written by the AI applications. Even nowadays also, as a students, if you are writing any type of assignment, if you are a PG students, if you are writing the dissertations, if you are a PhD students, if you are writing the dissertations, you can take the help of various type of the softwares are available nowadays, which can improve the English language of your content, which can remove any type of typo error of your content, which can easily collect the grammatical mistakes of your content. You can easily improve the language of your content. There is a various type of softwares are there. So that is helpful. So in future also, all the news writers or other medical writer jobs are on the risk by the AI applications, which can easily improve your language writing skills with the help of various type of the softwares. So these are the roles of AI in your regular life, in pharmaceutical industries, what are the challenges and what are the future aspects. Thanks a lot. If you have any queries, any questions, you can ask please. And as a students, you have a message, you should take the message from this talk that in future it's very risky and it's very challenging to get the job and to replace the AI. So get ready by yourself, try to learn the AI applications, try to implement these AI applications in your study, in your research. If you are going for the further studies, you can see the various type of the AI based software. You can apply those software, try to learn those softwares, then only you can survive into the market. Otherwise it will be very risky. Thanks a lot. Yes sir, please.
Actually, AI is a challenging part, and definitely we are young generation.
Yes sir.
Apart from learning of AI, how we can overcome the challenges of AI? Apart from learning.
Yes. See this, we know about each and every technique. Every technique having a significant role also as well as the negative role also. So if we are welcoming the AI applications, then we should be ready for the challenges also. So sir asking about how can we overcome. So in that case of overcome, it is only possible if you are get familiarized with the AI applications. If you are get familiarized, otherwise you can't skip the AI application from the market. Whatever the jobs you are going, if you are coming into the teaching academic field, if you are coming into the research field, in the research field, again there is a lot of softwares are available in the clinical trials, in the medicinal chemistry, as a molecular docking, lot of softwares are available. In the animal studies also, now simulation softwares are available. So you won't able to replace the things. You should be familiarized with the AI applications. Not in the research, academic, even the medical writing also. Nowadays, to write the thesis, to write the dissertation, to write the assignments, it's very easy. There is a lot of softwares are available on the market. That is a reparaphrasing software. Through that you can easily reparaphrase the language of any content. You can easily change the language of the content. You can easily change the grammatical mistakes. There's a lot of softwares out there which can be helpful. So along with the familiarized, you should be accept the challenge also. And this is the emerging field. So slowly, whenever the things are going on, we will see the new challenges, we will see the new positive roles of AI also. Thanks a lot, sir.
Wasn't that fascinating? Our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Gaurav Gupta sir for such insightful and thought-provoking presentation. Thank you, Dr. Gaurav Gupta sir, for gracing us with your presence. We eagerly anticipate the insights you will share us with today. Now, I would request our beloved principal sir to give a token of gratitude to our speaker, Dr. Gaurav Gupta sir.
And now it's time to introduce our second keynote speaker. Our second speaker is luminary in pharmacology. Their dedication to excellence and innovation has not only earned them international acclaim, but also inspired countless individuals to strive for greatness.
Arushi Pandit ma'am is B.Pharm, M.Pharm, Pharmacology, Pharmacovigilance Scientist, Medical Device Officer and a Data Analyst. She has more than 6 years of experience in industry of pharmacovigilance and research related to medical device. She worked at Tata Consultancy Services and currently working as Associate Manager at Cognizant Technology Solution in Mumbai, India. Coming from a non-biological background, during her school time, she entered into the world of pharmacy with noble aim to reduce the pain and sufferings of human beings, along with affordable medication for fatal device like cancer. During the time she spent in Mumbai, most of her weekends were spent in old ages home to monitor the medication provided to people and helping them with better and proper medication when required. Today, working with Cognizant Technology Solution in Mumbai, she is applying her knowledge for better safety and efficacy of the medication to provide maximum benefit to the patient. Please join us in welcoming Arushi Pandit ma'am. After this session, we will having a lunch.
Hello everyone. Topic of presentation today is pharmacovigilance. I've been working in pharmacovigilance for almost 7 years, and I would like the new students who are here that they should come and join pharmacovigilance so that you can work for the safety and efficacy of the human beings. Pharmacovigilance is a field wherein we work for the safety, efficacy, we detect the adverse events and then analyze what has made that adverse event, like it's associated with the drug or not. Okay, so pharmacovigilance, the word comes from 2 letters, that is pharmacon, that is the medical substances, and the other one does vigilance, to keep on a watch, to look at the adverse events created by the drug or they may be associated with the drug. There are two words, one is adverse event and one is adverse event reaction. Seems to be very similar, but it ain't. One is wherein adverse event is an unintended reaction to the drug, but it may be associated with the drug and it may not be. Basically, in pharmacovigilance, what we do is we get to clarify and know that if the causality is related to the drug or not. You get the patient cases wherein you need to work, and basically it has 4 domains. One is data entry, wherein you take the causality, that if it is related to the drug or not. The other one is aggregate reporting, when all the cases come to one database and the aggregate reporting is made, and you get to know a list that, okay, these are the adverse events which are caused by the drugs, but the causality may be related, may not be related. The other one, the next process you can say is signal detection, wherein there's again a database where that aggregate reporting goes to a database wherein you collect the information, and if a drug, if the causality is related to a drug, that would go to that database, and then you get a signal there that, okay, these are the adverse events which are created with that drug. And if there's this limit wherein, like suppose we take an example, you take a paracetamol. In clinical trial, there were certain adverse events like fever, cough and cold, peripheral, neuropathy, or pain in limbs, whatever it is. There are 10 listed adverse events, and then when you come to signal detection, there is this event named cardiac arrhythmia. This is just for an example. Okay, so if cardiac arrhythmia crosses a limit that, okay, after 10 events, after 10 occurrences, if there is 11th case, there would be a signal that, okay, this is the event which is giving an occurrence. Then the database would create a signal that this is the adverse event which may or may not cause certain risk. And if that crosses the risk, the drugs are collected again from, like they are withdrawn from the markets. There's some drugs, these are some These are some drugs which have been withdrawn from the market. One is Practolol, which was approved in 1970, but then again it was withdrawn in 1975 due to causing blindness in the patients. Pharmacovigilance whole concept was derived actually from the thalidomide reaction, which was used in pregnancy for nausea. Many women were given this drug, and then after, when they delivered the baby, the patient has the infants had, you can obviously call patients, we call it patients, so that's the word we use. So the patients had pocomalia, which is limbs are not formed in that condition. So more than over 20,000 cases were reported, after which there was this whole concept of pharmacovigilance. That was prevalent for some time, but not that prevalent when these instances occurred, like thalidomide and then Helsinki and all of that. These are the direct incidences which led to US, UK had these two acts, which is 1974 Yellow Card Scheme. All the countries have their own say some organization or authority wherein they work for the safety and efficacy. In India, we have PVPI. There's also a form wherein physicians, other healthcare professionals like pharmacists, nurse, even the consumers can report the events. That is suspected adverse event reporting form. In India, we report it, like people do not report it. But if you go to hospitals, HCP is reported, the nurses report it. So I request you all that if you or someone else from you all go through an adverse event, you take a drug and you experience any adverse event, please report it. It is very necessary, because if we are not going to report it, it is never going to come that okay, this is an adverse event, and we will never be able to detect a signal that this is an adverse event from a drug. Okay. Okay, this is what I was saying. Adverse drug reaction, adverse events, serious adverse events. So first one is adverse drug reaction, which is not, it may be associated, but just an unintended reaction towards a drug. But the adverse event, which may be or may not be associated with the drug. And serious adverse event is which, like there are 5 seriousness criteria. One is fatal, life-threatening, congenital anomaly, like we discussed in thalidomide reaction. So congenital anomaly means the patient or the baby has the disease from the time of birth. And also there is some device intervention as well, because nowadays everyone is using devices. You have injections, pens for diabetes, that you can take a particular amount of dose, and so probably sometimes they do not work as intended, and then you get then you need a very severe reactions like anaphylaxis, or probably you get injection site reactions, infusion site reactions. And the other one is a WHO or UMC has given a list wherein these events needs to be considered serious. So there are these 5 elements of seriousness: fatal, life-threatening, congenital anomaly, medical intervention required, and then other serious list provided by the WHO, or probably every pharmaceutical company may also give their own list of adverse event which should be considered serious for their own drug. Okay, these are the 4 process which I was saying: detecting and reporting in ADR. Then again it goes to aggregate reporting. The 3rd one is signal detection, and the 4th one goes to risk and benefit maintenance. There can be 2 types of reporting. One is spontaneous, which is after post-marketing surveillance. Anyone can report that, the patient himself, the family members, the physician to whom he has been going to. But the other one is mandatory reporting, which is usually done while the patient is under clinical trial. That is mandatory, and only then there's this report which is circulated in PV that okay, these are the already known adverse events, and then after PMS you get that list when you generate after doing the PV process that these are the adverse events. Like we discussed the blindness one. So these were all after PMS. SPC, IPL, these are the documents we refer to when we are doing the process of adverse event detection, or probably while just checking that okay, these adverse events are already reported in the clinical trials or they are not related. So then there's this causality which you mentioned that okay, this is related to the drug or this is not related to the drug. WHO and UMC. UMC is a field name of WHO Collaborating Center of International Drug Monitoring. Basically, it is an authority which was made when there were some incidences which were not leading to safety and efficacy. So there are about 80 countries which are collaborating with them, and then they are monitoring the adverse events and to work on for the efficacy of the drugs. These are some functions of WHO. One of them, which is very important, is provision of training and consulting support to national centers and countries. Basically, they provide the trainings. They themselves have one organization, and then they would provide trainings to different organization, more than 80 countries, as I told. So they provide trainings to different countries that these are the factors which need to be implemented or taken care of while doing this PV process. Functions of UMC. It is to collect, assess and communicate information from member countries about the benefits, harms, risk of drugs and other substances used in medicine to improve patient therapy and public health worldwide. So again, it's the same. These are two different authorities actually, but the aim of both the authorities is same: the safety and efficacy of the patients. Okay, this is PVPI, which I was talking about, Pharmacovigilance of India. This was basically, this gave an act in 2010 that there should be a reporting, because India has a very less number of reportings. So this was given by PVPI. Schedule Y of Drugs and Cosmetic Act was given in 1945, but the organization was found in 2010. Okay, so this is the timeline. If you get an ADR, like if you are suffering from an adverse event, you need to report it within a timeline. It is 24 hours. It is mandatory, but it's like, even if you are not reporting at that time, you are free to report it after some time. But the basic reporting time is 24 hours for a serious case, a non-serious case for 14 days, and a medication error, like a patient has taken the wrong drug, or the pharmacy has dispensed the wrong drug. These events are also taken into consideration, or like off-label use. What is off-label use? Off-label use is basically, say, upadacitinib, which is used for rheumatoid arthritis. But some physicians would not use it for rheumatoid arthritis, and they would take it for some, like under a physician's guidance, they would take it for some other adverse, like some other indication, like psoriasis or something like that. So these are also taken into consideration. There are many things taken into the consideration, like off-label indication, off-label dosing. The dosing, the IPC, it has a list wherein the doses for every indication is given, like 20 mg for Rinvoq, that 30 mg tablet, 60 mg tablet, but some patients may not show the effect for 30 mg. Like they all have this, I must say, dosage considerations. The patient should be given 45 mg for the starting period, and then it is decreased to 30 mg. But if it is not followed, it is also taken in consideration. We consider it as an adverse event to monitor that if the patient is having any harmful effects from taking that overdose. Underdose is also reported, because patient may not have the efficacy which he or she should get. So underdose, overdose, off-label usages, and medication error, dispensing error, and many more. Okay, so UK has yellow card scheme. There's this form wherein they can fill all the adverse events, patient name. There are 4 criteria: patient, physician, drug, and event. These are the 4 criteria for taking a case and reporting it to health authority or regulatory authorities. So they have UDRA vigilance as well. I will tell you the, okay, for US it is MedWatch 3500, and the other one is 3500, which is mandatory. Clinical trials, when it happens, it is very necessary for the physicians or all the members who are working there. They need to mandatorily report that adverse event It may be or may not be related to the drug, but we need to report it. Okay, there are basically many types of databases where we work. There are AGs, AG Exchange, Argus, Trilogy, there are Oracle. There are many databases wherein you work, but the main motive is to detect the adverse event, to provide a better efficacy and give a safety to the human beings. And there's this new, like Sir mentioned about the AI, so there are some new advances in pharmacovigilance as well. There are some databases wherein now human work has just come to 60 or 70% data entry, and the rest is done by automation. So this is really important that you guys need to work on that field, and you'll have to really work hard if you have to sustain in pharmacovigilance. It is a very good field. You get to learn a lot of things, but until and unless you are interested to provide that knowledge, gain that knowledge, it is very difficult in pharmacovigilance. Do you have any questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Arushi Pandit ma'am, for being here today and for sharing your profound insight with us. We eagerly anticipate your presentation. Thank you, ma'am.
Now, I will request our beloved Mpcst sir to give a token of gratitude to our speaker, Arushi Pandit ma'am.
Now we are moving forward to proceed our lunch. We will resume back from our lunch after 1 hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and esteemed delegates, we are honored to welcome you to the second half of our national conference. We hope you have been enjoying the enriching discussion and insights shared so far and have enjoyed the promises
The data you have generated in your lab, that should be publishable, but there is no falsification of data. Now, this is something that is, you can say that is the most prominent practices in these days going on every lab in every academic institutes. Just to compete with the rankings, just to go for the NAC accreditations, they are publishing the data with all these unethical practices. Now, what are the other side effects that the institutes and whatsoever the guide or mentor are there, they have to face? I just want to share only that part with all of you. Because this presentation is for my PG and doctorate students. Whenever they come to my PG or doctorate, first I go for this presentation. So they must know what type of malpractices are there and what are the, you can say, the penalties are there for these practices, malpractices. So basically, while writing research article, one should be scientifically coherent. Whatever thing you have generated in your labs, like if you are developing some formulation, then you are doing some in vitro analysis are there, then you go for the stability checking, then whatsoever you people are writing, that should be coherent. And then you should be following the relevance, whether whatsoever the data is there, whether it's relevant or not. That should be, when you are collecting the data, that data should have significant value or not. That should be checked very carefully when we are going for publication of data or research publications. So this is the basic anatomy of the research article. I think so many of you are not well aware because you people are belong to, like in our campus, we have mentor-mentee program for B.Pharm first year students. Now our first year students are publishing the paper. Last year we have published 65 papers are published by B.Pharm first year or second year students. So they have mentor-mentee program. From very first day, we are giving mentor to the students, and that mentor should stay with the student for next 4 years. We have a Google Sheet drive where we are checking what the mentor is giving to the student and what the student till date they have done. And that's the outcome. We have maximum number of patents granted in India as a pharmacy institute. And this year we have published maximum number of paper as a pharmacy institute in India. And it's possible only due to be with B.Pharm students. So it's a mindset that we have to change. If all of you sitting in this podium in this hall, you can write down any damn paper, but you must have proper guidance. You must, because once you publish something, whenever you go for higher studies, whenever you go for some other institute, you will get weightage of those publications. And that will help you on your job portfolio also. So this is the basic structure of anatomy of the research paper. First, there is an abstract. It's a concise of whatsoever you have done in your paper. Then introduction part is there. Then literature review. Actually, I need more than 2 hours to complete this. I have just 20 minutes, so I have to run through it. Because sir told me we have 20 minutes. Yeah. And then methodology part is there. Result, discussion, conclusion, reference, appendix. This is the basic anatomy. If you are going through any research paper, you will find all these content in that particular research paper. So along with abstract is the brief concise of your research. Again, it is structured or it's in the form of summary. And for that in abstract, that should include your what is the aim of the study, then methodology part, result and finding. After that, you should jump to introduction part, and that introduction part is the relevant background, why you have selected that particular topic. What is the objective of your study? What is the objective of your, the aim of your study? Then you should conclude that why you have performing the study. Like if I am working on cerebral ischemia, and in my lab we are just evaluating the novel molecular mechanism, new mechanism that are involved in ischemia. Those are still unexplored till date. We have published more than 35 research paper in ischemia, and all are the novel mechanism. Those are still not explored by any lab in India. And we are the only one in India, those are working on drug dependence. No one other neuropharmacology lab working on drug dependence. And we are just exploring novel mechanism. So that should be, the background of all these research articles is basically from the review of literature. Then methodology should be very concise, and result. Then whatsoever the result part is there, whatsoever the result we getting from our studies, then we have to correlate it to the previous studies that are done by other labs. Then conclusion and a reference. Now type of research paper we are just compare with whether we have review article, whether we go for the research article. But in research article, there are more than 8 or 9 categories are there. And anyone sitting in this room can work on all these 9 categories. And most easygoing paper are the survey based research paper, where you have just prepare a questionnaire get the data filled by the students, then you conclude it. It's depending on your aptitude and knowledge. And rest of our analytical research paper, if someone is from the chemistry, then they've done the analytical part also, and even from the pharmaceutics also. Then argumentative research paper, these are basically in science background, arts background, these type of research papers are done. Like I just want to share one of study, like you have listened about therapeutic index. Like if I told ki this particular compound at 5 mg show a protective effect, but when the dose goes above, that shows the deleterious effect. It's a argument whether this will happen or not. But to conclude this, we should have some conclusive evidence in the form of data. So these papers are the argumentative and definition paper. When we're like in case of COVID, you have listened cytokine storm. Maximum deaths are occurred due to cytokine storm. That term comes during COVID. Just to define it, what is cytokine storm, what type of inflammatory mediators are there. Because I have given the links to it, but it will take time to explain everything. Then compare and contrast paper, when we are, these paper are basically in the clinical settings, when we are comparing the two, like if someone is taking metformin, someone is taking some other antidiabetic drugs, and we just want to compare it, which one shows the better efficacy. These type of research paper come under these categories. Then interpretive paper, all pharmacology papers are interpretive papers. Then experimental research paper or interpretive paper, they are the same. When we are doing experiments in labs or on real time on human beings, whatsoever the experimental data and design is there, whatsoever the outcome is there, all these come under experimental research paper. So this is the basic detail. Ye link abhi main kholne lag pada, it will take time. I have given my presentation to your team. You should go with it. I have no problem, because this particular presentation is for PG student and doctorate students. This is basically with definition and whatsoever the I have given the example of this type of paper also. Now, how to choose a research? Being a pharmacologist, I'm just working on animal subjects and also on the human subjects. So it's depend upon your choice, it's depend upon your interest, what type of study you want to do, or what type of what type of expert your mentor have, first of all. Because your mentor is the one who just mentor you ki that it's my expertise that you should do work in that particular area. So it's not about choice, it's about training of your mentor. Now this is something that I just want to share with all of you. Like, you know what is plagiarism? What do you mean by plagiarism? Because this is the rest everything you know. When you copy someone's content without editing, this is good practice or bad practice? Yeah, this is, but Indians are doing like hell. More than 10,000 paper retracted last year due to plagiarism. So if it is a bad practice, why we are doing? Then why we are doing? So type of plagiarism, what is a direct plagiarism? When I'm just copy paste someone's, that in the morning I'm sharing with Dr. Gaurav also. And mosaic plagiarism is, it's a self-plagiarism. Self-plagiarism is when we are just, like if I have developed some material method in second paper, I'm using that material method. Same, that is self-plagiarism. And the most important, that is mosaic plagiarism, that all we are doing practices. Like if someone's paper is there, I just copy paste that content, I just put that content into my paper, that is mosaic. And this is the reason behind maximum retraction of Indian publications. And there is no accidental plagiarism. This is a term that is basically given on a scientific ground, because whenever you are copy pasting something, you know from where you are copy pasting. Okay. So these are the top 10 plagiarism detected softwares. Like these are totally free. That DupliCheck, CopyLeaks, PaperWriters, Plagiarism, Plagiarism Checker, PlasScan, PlasTracker, and Plagiarism Hunt. But these are the officially used plagiarism software, Turnitin or iAuthenticate. Or in these days, you people are using ChatGPT 3.5, 4.0, and then you are just unhumanize the content You think so, no one can quote you. But now there is a crisp, now iAuthenticate initiated a new software, that is iAuthenticate Gen AI. If you are doing, and if you are just rephrasing something from Quillbot, Grammarly, that software can catch you. No, that means you have to rephrase by your own words. And this is the second major reason in these days with respect to retraction. Now, this is the story of 2% scientist. I have done a lot of search for this. Me and Dr. Gaurav also part of this Stanford list. So, this is about the retraction of these 2% scientists. I have just removed the name of college and name of the scientist. And these are totally in public domain, no need to worry. So it's a, if you just go through it, it's a malpractice by one of the scientists whose name I just removed. Same title, but journal different, same content. It's a good practice or bad practice? Bad practice. But this is happening in India. Now, second case. Again, it's one of the very well reputed university, that guy. More than 102 research paper. More than 102 research paper. He plagiarized the data from other university and then published by its own. 102. Again, he is in the list of Stanford list of 2% scientists. These are the last year 30 retracted paper. It's from IIT. आगे नहीं बताऊंगा कौन से IIT. कुछ चीजें हैं, अगर तुम देखो मिल जाएगा तुम्हें. He is from IIT, Department of Physics. कौन सी है ये ढूंढ लेना. ये open domain में ये सारा डाटा. Again, more than 30 paper. He plagiarized the data from other labs. This is falsification of data. When you copy paste the data from other lab and publish your own form. Now this is something retraction rate 30. अब change कहाँ आई जब COVID आया. This is something that happened during COVID. Up to 2080, everything it's nominal. 2,000 retraction are there, but in 2023, more than 10,000 paper retracted in last year, and it's all due to all those malpractices. Now, it's with respect to highest rate of retraction. You people very sure India is on number 3 and number 2 पे पाकिस्तान, number 1 पे सऊदी. अब आप कहोगे सर सऊदी वाले हैं. अब मैं बताता हूँ सऊदी के सारे पेपरों में इंडियंस हैं. अब इसको ऐड करो, इसको और इसको ऐड कर लो, ये सेम डाटा. जस्ट टू गिव रिस्पेक्ट टू माई सेल्फ, क्योंकि उसमें क्या है कि सऊदी का मेन ऑथर था और उसमें ग्रांट लिखी होती है वो सऊदी से आई थी, बट कंटेंट और उसकी एथिकल अप्रूवल सारी इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट से थी. डाटा सारा इंडियन लैब्स का था. तो दैट में सबसे ज्यादा रिट्रैक्शन कहां हो रही है अभी? हम पाकिस्तान के साथ भी कंपीट नहीं कर पा रहे. चलना ही बंद हो गया यार. Okay, these are the top 15 colleges. Don't go by name, sorry. It's a retraction watch data that shows these are the few of the very well reputed colleges where the plagiarism is going towards very highest number. Even IIT Roorkee is there, LPU is there, AIMS New Delhi is there. So it does not mean that only small colleges or you can say the colleges which have minimum number of students, those are doing these type of practices. Even the high repute universities and colleges are also doing these type of practices. And what happened due to these type of practices? The recently Nature have published data. The 95% of the Indian papers have no reproducibility. 95% of the data. Last year we have published 1,26,000 papers. only 5% papers are reproducible. Mean to say, only 7,000 papers are reproducible. What about the rest of one? And this is the retraction domain. Highest retraction is in engineering and second is medical sciences. That's our field. Now this one is the quality of publication. High quality publications are done in Japan and France. And lowest quality publications are in India and China. Now we are competing with China in something. Actually, this is with respect to number of articles published and number of retractions per year. So number of retractions are more in case of Indians and in case of Pakistanis. Our half brothers, basically half brother and sisters. Bloodline same, hai na? So that I have already discussed with you how to write an abstract. Now this is something I just want to share with all of you, keywords. Whenever you're writing some paper in these days, there are a lot of rankings are there. The ranking is there, QS ranking is there. They map your papers. In paper you are writing keywords. While writing keywords, just go through Sustainable Development Goals site. They have more than 6,000 keywords are there. Whatsoever the ranking, like in future if you are going for QS ranking and even going for NRF ranking, so your keywords plays a very prominent role. So just select few keywords from Sustainable Development Goal. There are 17 Sustainable Development Goals. All the governments of all throughout the world, they are working extensively so that we can work on Sustainable Development Goal. So just select those keywords. Those keywords will help you for the, you can say that, give the, to enhance the citations and exposure to your papers. Like we are number 7th in solar energy in India and number 37 in pharmacology as per SDG or QS mapping. So these are the common mistakes that we have already discussed, but for this I just need time to discuss everything in brief. What are the, you can say that, few guidelines to write down abstract in a proper way. So these are the rewriter tools, as in the morning Dr. Gaurav shared with you. You can use these rewriter tools. This is spin writer is there, best spinner is there. The best one is the Quillboard. You can use Quillboard, but again there is a malpractice when you are using Turnitin or I authenticate Gen AI. Like if you copy paste my paragraph and then just put into Grammarly or Quillboard, it rephrase it, then you just add कि मैंने लिखा है. Then उन्होंने चेक करवाया होगा ना आपने नहीं लिखा, आपने Grammarly और Quillboard से rephrase करवाया. Then the best way, you just rewrite that particular paragraph, then again then add that paragraph into Quillboard, then rephrase it. No one can capture you. वैसे तो गलत practice है, but सिखाना भी तो है. No one can caught you, and it's my promise to you. क्योंकि if you are just unhumanize something, like you people are very smart, there is a proper website is there. Again, you just copy paste something from Dr. Gaurav's paper, Quillboard, rephrase it, then unhumanize it. Normal Turnitin से देखा, कुछ भी plagiarism नहीं है. फिर आओ plagiarism Gen AI पे, वो बताएगा कहाँ से copy किया था, कहाँ से चोरी किया था. So it's better you should rephrase in your own words. Then just check the grammar from Grammarly or Quillboard. This is with respect to consistent formatting of references. And these are few reference patterns basically. In this I just want to share one thing, self-citation. It's a good practice or bad practice? Again it's argumentative. Few people say it's a good practice. And on ethical grounds, it's a bad practice. Like in one of our paper, we have cited 22 of our paper. Then editor told us that you are doing malpractices. Just delete your self-citations. Then I just write it down, it's our own material method. What's a paper we have cited, the material method is from this paper. But he just permit us to cite only 2 papers. Those are self-cited papers. So just avoid excessive self-citations to increase the number of citations. And just try to cite from last 10 year or 15 year paper. No need to cite the paper of 80s, 70s or 90s. This is just to find the journals. Like you have the title, you have the keywords, you have the abstract with you. Then you just find the Elsevier journal finder, village journal finder. Then with respect to those keywords, the journal will, it is an AI basically tool. The journal will, that particular site will tell you which one journal is best suitable for your content and your paper. These are few sites just to find the journal for your publication. Now, with respect to quality publication, with respect to this 2% list of scientists, the I-10 index, H index and citations plays a very prominent role. You know what is I-10 index? Minimum 10 citations of your paper. H index, number of times your paper cited by, maximum number of times your paper cited by. This will provide a repute in international platform. And this plays a very prominent role. Like if you want to go for PERS grant, in PERS grant, there must be more than 80% of your faculty member have I-10 index more than 10. And your university or your organization must have a H index of 100. Then you are eligible for PERS grant. It's a mandatory requirement for PERS. Now these are the writing tools. Jasper, these are the commonly used AI writing board, like as Dr. Gaurav shared with you in the morning. Trika, Drafting. You just write down the keywords. Rest, these sites will manage for you. Latex, Harmingway Editor, and Quillboard. That's my lab is using extensively. Because one should accept it. But before using the Quillboard, I just requesting all the students, don't rewrite everything from, just rephrase in your own terms. Right, like ChatGPT. Just write down something. आजकल मेल भी ChatGPT से लिखा रहे हो तुम लोग तो. IQ तो कहाँ से आएगा? अगर किसी ने ग्रामर क्विलबोर्ड लिया हुआ है, आप सिर्फ अपनी मेल पे सब्जेक्ट लिखो, परमिशन टू लीव, वो अपने प्रिंसिपल का नाम भी लिख दो, वो पूरी लेटर लिख के देगा तुम्हें. तो पर उसमें सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम क्या है? द इंटेलेक्ट. यू पीपल आर लूजिंग द इंटेलेक्ट. When you are competing with the rest of world, क्योंकि in US they have the very strict governing law against AI, but in India we are doing everything from ChatGPT. In these days we have writing some message to our mother father, they just ChatGPT पर लिख के welcome कुछ भेज रहा उनको. इतना intellect weak हो चुका तुम सबका. So Quillboard is one of the best scientifically I think so proven tool for writing, but it's expensive. That will cost approximately 10,000. मेरे पास भी है. So these are AI tools that are extensively used to write down the papers. Basically, Research Rabbit, it's for the literature review. If you're writing your research, you're writing your thesis work, and you just want to write down your review of literature, you don't want to waste so much time to collect the paper, then rewrite it, then you can use all these tools. Maximum in US, maximum people are using Research Rabbit for extensive review of literature. Then Chat, PDF, Semantic Scholars, Elicit, Ask Yourself, Ryan, and Angorad. Now these are basically principle of publication practices that we have already discussed. Whatsoever you are doing, do ethically. No need to falsification of data. That is one of the best practices in these days you people are doing. क्योंकि mentor does not have so much time that he or she stand with you in the lab. So you can, मैम 6 animal पे काम किया, ये रहा डाटा. Animal बेचारे animal हाउस में पड़े हैं. और mentor कह रहा है कि डाटा मेरे पास है. So don't do falsification of data. This is totally unethical. Whatsoever data you are generating, just go with that. And don't copy paste from someone's other content. Just try to rewrite the content by your own, just to maintain the integrity of ethics in publication. So this is basically the last slide is the publication planning and execution. Adhere to the highest standard of applicable law accepted publication guidelines, ethical guideline or role associated with authorship and content. Your content should be genuine or real. Then timely reporting and publication of like if someone is done his B Pharm, M Pharm in 2018 and he is publishing his data in 2023. In the meantime, someone other lab should do that work. So you should publish data on time. Whatsoever the data you are generating in your labs. Then accuracy and competency, biasness in publication. Unlike in case of clinical trial, whatsoever the regulations are given by the new clinical trial regulation 2019, you should follow those. And then strictly avoid plagiarism, duplication or unethical practices. So with this, these are disclosure statement again on the same line. Thank you. Sir, on time. 20 minutes on.
Thank you so much, sir, for gracing us with your immense knowledge. This will definitely help us with our final year project. Now, we all have been exhausted and we are finished with technical session. So, let's have a dance performance. For the same, I would like to invite Neha Belavia from B Pharm 3rd year for a devotional performance. For presenting token of gratitude to Dr. Gurjeet sir, I would like to request our beloved principal Dr. Arun Kumar Gupta sir to present him token of gratitude.
आगे से कनेक्ट कर लो।
चले ये सांस किस तरह मेरा कर्म तू ही जान क्या बुरा है क्या भला तेरे रास्ते पे मैं तो आंख मूंद के चला तेरे नाम की जोत में सारा हुआ बस मेरा नमो नमो शंकर भोले राम शंकर नाम संगो शिवाय शंकर नमो नमो शंकर भोले नाम शंकर भोले मोरे महेश्वर लाल चढ़ायो अच्छा लग मुझको लाल विराजी सुतलोरी है हाथ लिए गुड़ लड्डू साई सुरवर को महिमा कहे न जाए लागत ऊपर को जय जय गणराज विद्या संधारा धन्य तुम्हारो दर्शन मेरा मन लौटा भाव भक्ति से कोई शरणागत आवे सब ही भरपूर पावे ऐसे तुम महाराज को कौन भावे गोसावी नंदन जिन गुण गावे जय देव जय देव जय जी गणराज विद्या संधारा धन्य तुम्हारो दर्शन मेरा मन लौटा जय देव जय देव
Thank you, Neha, for this amazing devotional performance. Now, our esteemed guests, distinguished speakers, principal sir, and cherished participants, welcome to the moment we have all been eagerly anticipating, the announcement of the winners of our poster presentation session. Yesterday, we have witnessed an incredible showcase of talent and scholarly excellence, which was judged by Dr. Love Kumar Soni sir. 80 posters were presented online and 30 plus posters were presented in offline mode. So first of all, congratulations to all the participants. You all had done a great job. Before we unveil the champions of this event, let us take a moment to extend heartfelt thanks to all our participants. Your passion, hard work, and perseverance have made this event truly remarkable. Now, without further ado, it's time to recognize the outstanding achievements of our participants. For the same, I would like to invite Mr. Ankit Agrawal sir for the announcement of winners.
Thank you, Ashmita. So, in the award ceremony, let's start with the Best Oral Presentation Offline category. In offline category, undergraduate category, the first prize goes to Mr. Ronak Yadav. GRY Borawa. Anuja first. The second prize goes to Mr. Mohan Maheshwari from Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Third prize, Miss Vedehi Joshi, GRY Borava.
पीजी है ना बस स्नेहाकार कर देना स्नेहाकार कर देना रुचि सिंह
In PG category, the first prize goes to Sneha Kahar. Offline. Second prize goes to Ruchi Singhal. And the third prize goes to Miss Aarti Solanki. In offline best oral presentation, academician and research scholar, the first prize goes to Dr. Rezi Matthew. Second prize goes to Mr. Akhilesh Kumar Bilaiya. And third prize goes to Mr. Gaurav Jain, SGS ITS.
ऑनलाइन वाला पार्टी का वो टीचर वाले ना ऑनलाइन वाले आए ना
ठीक है छोड़
अगर इसको आएगा तो
In best oral presentation online category, first UG category, first prize goes to Miss Smriti. Second prize goes to Mr. Madhav Singla and Mansirat Kaur from LPU. And third prize goes to Nandini Chahal. In online category PG awards, first prize goes to Miss Simran, second prize Mr. Sachin, and third prize to Mr. Gagan. And in online poster presentation, oral presentation, the research scholars or academician, the first prize goes to Mr. Bushra Basir, Miss Bushra Basir, LPU. Second prize goes to Dr. Prabhat Das. GRY Borava. And third prize goes to Mr. Ankush Joshi from Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. series of awards. The another award, that is the Diligence Award, goes to Mr. Akhilesh Kumar Bilaiya from Sri Aurobindo Institute of Pharmacy, Indore. Next, under the Diligence Award category, Ms. Nidhi Namdev. Mr. Nikhilesh Birla. Dr. Manish Patidar. Mr. Rajesh Meena. Dr. Saurabh Jain. Dr. Neelam Khan. Mr. Shikhar Rathore. Dr. Sanjay Nagdev. Mr. Devendra Lodhi. Mr. Pradeep Golani. Dr. Rajesh Nagar. Mr. Narendra Yadav. Ms. Devshi Gaikwad. And last, Mr. Ramakant Sharma. So, thank you for the award ceremony. Now, to conclude the program, I invite Mrs. किसका बच्चा? हाँ 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 आप बोल रहे थे जल्दी आ गई
Okay, now we have among us the most valuable award, and we are so honored to announce this award. Chameli Devi Research Award 2K24 National Category is presented to Dr. Gaurav Gupta ji, Suresh Gyan Vihar University, Rajasthan. So thanks a lot. He has total H index of 52, total number of research publications, that is 600, total number of citations 14,239, and total I-10 index, that is 297. So such a privilege and honor to have you. I request Principal CDIP to please present this award. Next, Young Researcher Award is presented to Mr. Sukriti Vikas from School of Pharmacy, Pharmaceuticals, Science, Lovely Professional University, Punjab. Total H index 16, total number of research publications 74, total number of citations 768, and total number of I-10 index, that is 26. Now I think we have concluded everything. So for this, I would now like to request Mrs. Priyanka Soni ma'am for a vote of thanks.
Thank you so much, Anjali ma'am, for calling me on behalf of Chameli Devi Group of Institutions, CDIP, specifically to propose the vote of thanks here. And really, it's a great honor to be the part of this CSIR and Mpcst sponsored national seminar. First of all, I would like to thank God because He has given us the opportunity. I would like to thank all the team members, specifically the direction given by the principal, sir, Dr. Arun Kumar Gupta, sir. He is always a lamp for all the things, who enlighten us for each and everything. I thankful to the entire team, specifically Dr. Saurabh Gupta sir, for calling all the eminent personalities among us. Dr. Gaurav Gupta sir, really a pleasure to have you here. You are the part of this event, and really humbly requested you to please join us, and please be the part of this college also. I also thankful to the Gurjeet Singh sir, sir, you are the part of this, and really whatever you have told here, in nice words you discuss each and everything. What is the impact of a good publication? You explain it in a very beautiful way. Thank you so much, sir, for being the part of this seminar. I also thankful to the Ayushi ma'am for conveying the pharmacovigilance concept, and really thankful to you because you are out of your schedules, busy schedules. You are here. I'm also thankful to entire team members for hosting this event, all the registration committee, specifically the convener of the event, Saurabh Dijan. A big hand for Saurabh Dijan. And I'm also thankful to the registration committee members, all the hospitality team, all the other staff members who are directly or indirectly the part of this event. Thankful to each and everyone, all the delegates who came from other institutes, all the professors and teachers, and all the students who came far from this place and a part of this seminar specifically. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you everyone. Here we end up with this National Conference CPCO 2K24. Hope you all have enjoyed and gained lots of knowledge, and this is going to be in your memories forever and ever. And soon we will meet in next conference. Till then, stay tuned, stay happy and blessed. Thank you.